Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Leicester City 4 in an utterly embarrassing, I don't know what to say, an embarrassing performance. Really, it's almost upsetting with how badly things are going on and off the pitch of Wolves at the moment. I don't have a clue what's happened to Wolverhampton Wanderers. For us, we're looking at this team and we're thinking at the start of the season, on paper, it's probably one of our strongest squads that we've had since we've been back in the Premier League. But none of them, maybe these players just aren't as good as you know, we think they are. The signs were there last season, and yeah, very, very disappointing. We saw a couple of changes from Tuesday's game. The lineup was Sarr in goal, Hugo Bueno keeping his place at left back, Kilman, Collins, Johnny coming in back in at right back, Matinho, Nunes and Neves, and then Pedence, Adama and Diego Costa. And you know what, to be fair, first 5-10 minutes we looked all right, we looked bright, we were testing Leicester. I thought if we could continue with this, we're going to get something from this game. But then just one lapse of concentration from Johnny, he's penalised, he's booked, and then the resulting free kick, although it was half cleared, it's an unbelievable finish by Yuri Tillemans. But this is the difference between us and teams such as Leicester. Even when they're struggling, they're going to take their opportunities, they're going to score out of absolutely nothing, and that's just what we cannot do at the moment. We carried on piling on the pressure, but then obviously they got the second goal as well, Harvey Barnes with this one, but it's just far too easy once again on that left-hand side. Going into half-time, booed off, the fans, the players, and a lot of people predicted this on social media. If Wolves didn't start off well, if we didn't get going, it was going to be toxic. And it wasn't even toxic, it was just flat, because we just couldn't believe what we were seeing. There was no energy on the field, and that obviously, you know, corresponds to the stands as well. And we started off once again the second half really brightly. And I thought, you know what, if we can nick an early second half goal here, you know, we can get at Leicester and try and get something out of this game. But it just didn't happen. The wrong balls are being played. We're not shooting early enough. Just the wrong decisions. No urgency, too slow. And in the end, obviously, Leicester punished us. Tillemans got the third goal from range, which is what Wolves aren't doing, shooting from range and testing the goalkeepers enough. And then in the end, I don't even know what happened for the fourth goal, because I just lost my head completely at that point. So I really, really struggle to see what Wolves do from here. For me, it was a 6-pointer. I know Steve Davies said it wasn't. For me, it was a 6-pointer, and I'm probably going to start eating my own words over the next few weeks or so. I said in the summer, I think we're too good to go down. I think this squad is more than capable of staying in the Premier League, but with performances like that, who knows? Wolves have really screwed up the managerial situation at this club, and that's Jeff Sheet and Scott Sellers to blame. And I don't know what else to say and who else to blame there. Bruno Lage, I've said many, many times, probably the right time for him to go, but you've got to have a plan. And there is absolutely no plan. Wolves have tried to go clever, almost new era with this sort of style of management and board that they've gone for, and it's completely backfired. You know, people bring up Kevin Felwell, Laurie Dalrymple, you know, and say it's gone downhill since then. And people try and laugh it off. But look at it. Look at our form since those type of characters and figures left the club. Ever since Jeff Shee wanted to try and keep everything in-house. You know, fans rightly so voicing their concern about those senior members at the club. And Wolves have to strip it back, get back to basics and sort it out. Steve Davis being announced till Christmas. Is probably almost laughable now. We needed to win today, even a win against Crystal Palace, but there's no fight, no ambition, no desire, no bright moments in the game for Wolves whatsoever, and a real frustrating afternoon. And many people have wasted their time and afternoon coming today, and Wolves need to book up their ideas and fast, otherwise it's going to be an extremely disappointing and toxic season, and things behind the scenes need to improve quick. Because I don't have a clue. These players that we paid top money for, nowhere near good enough at the minute. They don't look fit. They don't look sharp enough. And when you haven't got a proper coaching team, an experienced manager who knows what they're doing in charge, things aren't going to improve. Wolves 0, Leicester 4. Let me know your thoughts, but things aren't looking great for Wolves.